Good morning in Australian time. Today this video goes out to all my Australian viewers out there because today we are going to be talking about someone special. In this episode we will be discussing the Australian chest-haired individual Saxton Hale. Saxton Hale is a daring and ruthless Australian who is the face of Manco. He was considered the 6th richest man in America, not until he passed the 5th man by wealth, and get this, killing the 4th richest man in a harpoon battle. I swear, if you type just man in your search bar, you will get Saxton Hale as a result. No one is manlier than this man. So, in this video, we will be discussing the lore behind Saxton Hale and hopefully learn a thing or two about him. So please sit back, relax, and grab your closest crocodile because hopefully by the end of this video, you will be a buff Australian man just like Saxton Hale over here. In early 2009, the very first TF2 comics were all about Saxton Hale, and each issue showed his adventures and how much of a gentleman he was. These comics were made by comic artist Mike Oeming, so please let's all praise this man for bringing this man into the TF2 world. Saxton Hale is the star of almost every main comic, and if for some reason Saxton Hale isn't a main character in a comic series, he usually just appears in the comics, just like in the comic Blood Brothers. He's basically everywhere. However, since Saxton Hale has many comics, we're not going to mainly focus on them. Rather, we're going to look at the contributions he made for the TF2 community. On September 30th, 2010, Valve released a game-changing patch called the Manconomy Update, hosted by yours truly, Saxton Hale. The update released crates, the Manco store, first generation unusual effects, and more importantly, trading. If anyone remembers these trading layouts, you are a official OG of TF2. Props to you, my man. 8 months later down the road, Saxton Hale introduced the first annual Saxy Awards on May 5th of 2011, which was a contest for the TF2 community. Players had the chance to develop a mini-movie with the use of replays, for the chance to win a usable in-game bust of Saxton Hale. Imbued with the ancient power. The first Saxy event was the only event that pushed players to use TF2 replays, because back in 2011 Source Filmmaker wasn't a thing yet. If you guys haven't seen the winners of the first Saxy Awards, it's almost like a time capsule of what TF2 once was back then. It's worth the watch, I promise you. In the same year, on October 13th, 2011, to celebrate Saxton Hale's Manco store being 1 year old, Valve released the Maniversary Update, which introduced over 30 new hats, the High Five taunt, and much more. However, the update also introduced the Steam Workshop for the first time, and thanks to the Steam Workshop, players can finally contribute to the game they love. To this very day, the workshop really keeps the TF2 community alive by giving updates that Valve can take and implement into the game. Pretty snazzy. In conclusion, Saxton Hale is the face of all game-changing updates on Team Fortress 2. He is a muscular Australian man that never takes no for an answer. If you guys ever see this dangerous man, then you're probably in a versus Saxton Hale server. And that ends another video on the history series. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, consider subbing if you want to see more of these, and as always, I will see all of you next time. Peace.
Baby marmalade, marmalade.
I said I like this. Okay. No, I like this. Okay. I was thinking about the past. She was thinking about the honeydew. If I only knew where she running to, maybe I'd have called her, but I did it. Now I've been thinking, reminiscing, and drinking a little liquor to envision what we had last summer, or summers of the past. Oh, now I'm sipping, thinking this would always last.